Welcome back, students. I'm glad you're here to join us for EDU262, Early Childhood Administration 2. And we took just a quick little break and now we're back. Since so many of you know the process in which we use for Moodle and our online courses, I'm just going to go through a very quick introduction here for you. This again is a totally online course, and it will be an 8-week fast-paced course, so you're going to need to again have a lot of work each week to complete. And we will have the same amount of work that would be expected of a 16-week course, as it's the same semester credit hours. Late work will not be accepted, so you'll need to keep up with all your assignments. Fortunately, EDU262 is not quite as heavy on each of the modules as EDU261. In fact, you may see that you all have more discussion forums than we did last time, and maybe a little bit less of the paperwork, but hopefully it will be just as much information to help you understand this part of the administration courses. Please read through everything that you see here on the middle page. We have our syllabus book and a syllabus paper copy that you can also download and print off for yourself. We are going to do an EDU262 notebook. Once again, you're going to put all the important information and assignments and rubrics and grades in the course. But as some of you have mentioned, you may prefer to have this all kept as an electronic notebook. So I am listening to you, I am hearing you. So you are welcome to do this option for EDU262 instead of the paper notebook that we did in 261. But you will need to create a video at the end of the course showing how you have organized all this on your computer. So think ahead. Can you record your screen of your computer and show me how you have it organized on your computer? Otherwise, you may want to use the regular kind of notebook. And some of you may want to go ahead and just use the regular kind of notebook depending on your learning style and knowing if you're going to want to refer back to that information in a notebook on your shelf type of a file rather than on your computer. So you decide, and you can do it either way. So we do have a first few assignments that are due October 17th. We've got an introduction, but you do not have to do a video this time. It will be a different kind of introduction assignment. You again have attendance verification that you have read the syllabus, you understand the policies and procedures, so please go through that syllabus confirmation assignment. And we have a new textbook called Winning Ways, Being a Supervisor. So this is just the introduction of it. So throughout that book, there are different things that you will complete, and you can just write it in your book and take a picture of it and upload it into the assignment area. Or if you want to actually scan it and upload it into the assignment area, you can as well. So there's going to be a lot of things that you're going to be reflecting on what it means to be a supervisor. And I really like this book. There's some great suggestions and ideas and how to work with people, how to supervise others, how to work positively with one another. So I hope that will be a good book for you and that you will get a lot out of it. You again will have a pretest. There's some resources for this course. again, how to do the APA. Module 1 is on leadership and advocacy. Now this module you do have 2 weeks to complete. So think about pacing yourself, giving yourself time to complete everything in this module. The resources here at the beginning, there's some great resources here, so take time to look at each one of these and study it, and it will help you, I think, in some of your leadership skills. There's a bit about advocacy as well. There's also this PowerPoint on how to present a PowerPoint, because you will be making a PowerPoint for one of your assignments. And then here's your advocacy and leadership packet, your rubrics. So you have 2 discussion forums here, one about leadership, and then one again, our directors and administrators speak out on leadership and advocacy. Your Winning Ways, Being a Supervisor textbook is Chapter 1 and Chapter 2 in here, and there's some written things that you will want to complete as well. Now, along with this textbook, you will also still have the textbook we use for 261, Developing and Administering a Child Care and Education Program. And so you will also be reading in it as well, and your quizzes will be based on that book. You have an advocacy and leadership packet. And so the first one is about professional organizations. And this is where you're going to choose 8 organizations to describe. Your choices must consist of 2 of the following: 2 local, 2 state, 2 national, and 2 international organizations. So I've listed some examples of what those might look like, examples of the local, examples of the state, examples of national and international. And these are all early childhood professional organizations, and you will need to explain the opportunities they offer for involvement. Then you're going to identify one of these professional organizations to which you want to belong. So secure information on this organization, including information on how to become a member, and list benefits to you as a director. Again, make sure you look at how we're going to grade this. This will be in the rubric, and you will want to take note of that and make sure that you cover everything that is listed there. The next assignment is about 3 leadership development activities. And this assignment, you will identify 3 leadership development activities in which you would participate over the next 12 months if you were a director. So refer back to EDU261, your professional development plan assignment. That might help you. So what you're going to do in the next 12 months if you were the director, and describe how these activities will increase your professional knowledge and enhance your skills as a director. Again, look back at how we're going to grade that in the rubric. And then identify and describe effective leadership characteristics. This assignment's a requirement for this course again, and many types of leaders are currently centered directors. There are different leadership styles among these varying leaders. However, there are also some basic, common, and necessary leadership traits, characteristics, and/or qualities needed to be successful in leading in the child care field. So identify and describe at least 5 leadership characteristics that all center directors must have. Then choose one of these to begin developing and describe how you might develop this characteristic. So again, look at how we're going to be grading this in the rubric. And then we have an advocacy issue. And again, this is a requirement to fulfill to be part of your early childhood administration credential. So it's of utmost importance that directors become involved in the early childhood field and begin to recognize areas in which they could become advocates for the field. So you're going to choose a topic focused on quality early care and education in which you choose to advocate. Then you're going to identify 5 advocacy strategies and describe specific steps of implementation that a child care facility, program, and/or you as the director would do for these advocacy strategies. Again, look at your rubric, and you're going to present this in a PowerPoint, so follow these guidelines for effective PowerPoint presentations. So your PowerPoint must contain at least 5 slides, no more than 15. Do not place too much information on one slide. Use pictures and graphics to make it more interesting. Use color, but again, not too many colors, and you'll see this all in these guidelines on effective PowerPoint presentations. Keep your information to outline form. Do not write a paper here. You know, they say that you should do no more than 6 lines and no more than 6 words per line on a slide in a PowerPoint. So think about that. And here are the ways that we're going to look at that and grade it. And then we're going to have a time organizational management strategies. So to complete this assignment, you're going to identify at least 5 time organizational management strategies, such as keeping a daily calendar, making to-do lists, returning phone calls, etc., that will be helpful for you as you manage a child care program. What are some things that, in order for you to really stay on top of things and to be organized and create those management strategies, what would they be? and you're going to describe those and how you would use each one. Then you are going to also do a discussion forum on your advocacy issues. So you're going to upload your PowerPoint and so that everyone can view it and they can see exactly how you would present this to one another and support each other in advocacy. And you might get some good ideas by reading other people's advocacy issues. And then your quizzes. So I hope this is helpful. Have a great first module for EDU 262.